Hi guys, so this is going to be my 30-week update. I am 30 weeks and 3 days today, so a little late, but better late than never. Um, and I'm sick, just a fair warning, so I might be kind of like out of it a little bit. Um, and that's why I look like this too, so I apologize for that. I feel terrible, and that's kind of why this is late, because I was hoping I'd feel better, but I don't. I still feel like shit. So, yeah. And I'm sorry I didn't do my 29-week update. It was just kind of a lot going on. I'll explain that to you, but it just had a lot going on. And I've just had, like, no energy for, like, the past 2 weeks and super tired, so, yeah. But I'm doing it now, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with explaining what happened last week. So on Tuesday morning, I woke up and I woke up really early because Casey, it started like snowing like Monday night, kind of. And Casey was at my house late, and then we went out to go get ice cream. So we went and we took my car, and because he didn't have very much gas, and then his mom wanted him home, so we just like went back to his house. And so I told him I'd pick him up and give him a ride to school in the morning, and then take him back to his truck at my house, and then he could leave from there. So I got up really early. He has to be at school by 8, so I left here at like 7:25 or 7:20, 7:25, 7:30, somewhere around there. When I woke up kind of all morning, I was like feeling kind of like a pain up in my upper belly right here, and kind of all through it. It was kind of weird. Like it didn't really hurt that bad. It was just kind of like really uncomfortable pain, like different from like the Braxton Hicks though, and it just felt kind of weird, and like I had a backache. And so I told Casey while we were like going, sorry, while we were on his way to school, but like I just didn't really think anything of it at the time. Then he decided not to go to front range because he's sick. He is like as sick as I am right now, and his class is a welding class that he's taking that he had at 8, and so he's like, fuck no, I can't, excuse my language, he's like, I can't be welding right now with all that metal and stuff. It's gonna make me feel 10 times worse. So I turned around and took him back to his house, and we like were at his house for a little bit so he could shower and everything. And I still like was feeling terrible, kind of like my belly just like kind of kept hurting. It kind of started to get a little worse, and but I still wasn't really thinking anything of it until I started driving back to my house with Casey, and it like got really bad, and they're different from Braxton Hicks contractions because they hurt really bad, and they were coming at like regular intervals. And sorry, I'm listening to someone upstairs. Hold on. Okay, sorry. My mom called me from upstairs, so I had to go up there real fast. But as I was saying, I was driving, and they just kind of started to get more painful, and like we're coming at regular intervals, and it just hurt so bad, and it started to hurt so bad that like I was like couldn't even focus on driving, and it like brought me to tears. Like I was crying. It hurt so bad. So I called my mom, and I like told her, I was like, I feel like I'm having contractions, and like it hurts really bad. And so she was like, okay, call the doctor and see what happens. And because I wanted to call my doctor first before, because I was like, should I go to the emergency room? Should I go to the hospital? Like, what's up? And she said, call the doctor first, just because when we go to the emergency room, it's a $200 copay. But when I go like see the doctor, it doesn't cost us anything. So it's just like if anything's happening on a weekday before 5 o'clock, I called the doctor first because I don't want to pay $200. But anyways, so, because I already owe $200 from when I went to the emergency room last, or 2 weekends ago, or whatever. I told you about that, right? I think, yeah. Anyways, so I called my doctor, and she was like, my doctor, I talked to his nurse first. She wasn't available, but I told, when I said that I think I'm having contractions and stuff, and also Monday night, I had started to feel like sick, like nauseous and just like not good, and like the contractions were making me feel nauseous as well, like it hurt so bad, kind of, it was making me nauseous almost, and I just kind of like felt, I don't know, not right. And so what was I? Oh yeah, so I called the doctor, and the nurse wasn't there right away, so I talked to another nurse, and she was like, I told her what's happening, and she goes, okay, well, you need to speak to like the nurse right away. So I called, or she went and got her, and I told her, and so she said, okay, you need to come in, so can you just come into the office, and we're gonna check you and everything. So I came in, I took a shower and stuff, because I was gross. So that I went in, Casey drove me there, and excuse me, and they did like kind of like a regular checkup, listened to the heartbeat, blah blah blah, and then he said he's gonna check my cervix, because what I was having sounded like contractions. So he checked my cervix, and I had like 0% E-phase, like not thin at all or anything, and completely closed shut. So I'm not dilated at all. So he said, so I am having contractions, but it's not preterm labor contractions, because I'm not dilating at all. So he says that he called it uterine irritation. That's what it was called, uterine irritation, which is pretty much like contractions that aren't putting you into labor. They haven't put me into labor yet, which is really good. So he prescribed me this stuff. It's this says like nifedine or whatever, but it's actually called Procardia. I don't know if you can see it on there. It says Procardia. They're these little pills, and pretty much they're used to stop contractions and stop preterm labor from happening. So I have to take them every 6 hours, and I couldn't get them so he told me to take them every 6 hours and then come in Thursday, which this was on a Tuesday, so then come in 2 days and get checked again to make sure that I'm not dilating and everything's okay still. So I couldn't get these until like Wednesday night, and I had to work Wednesday night, and so I was like having contractions all day, like miserable, and work made it. I finally took these, and first of all, they make me really dizzy. It says on here may cause dizziness, but they lower your blood pressure as well. They're also used to help treat high blood pressure and preeclampsia. And I already have like normally low blood pressure, so like that's why I always get dizzy anyways. And so they made me pretty dizzy while I was at work, which wasn't good either. But I was still having the contractions, and like by the end of the night, I only worked a 5-hour shift, and by the end of the night, they were like killing me. Like it hurt so bad, and like I just wanted to cry and like go home. And I was kind of pissed off because, one girl was supposed to leave at 10. There's 2 girls that were supposed to leave at 10, and then 2 of us were supposed to leave at 9. And 2 of the girls, one of them that was supposed to leave at 10, and then the other one that was supposed to leave at 9, left, like, before I did. They just were like, I'm going to stop taking tables, and I'm doing my side work and rolling silverware, and I'm leaving. And even though cause she was like, my manager wasn't paying attention. She like didn't realize that she had to stay till 10. I guess she thought maybe she got off at 9, but she wanted to give like this guy a ride home, so she just left. And so, and then we start like getting people in, and like my manager's like, no, like I don't want you working them, like you're having contractions and stuff. Like I'm trying to help as much as I can when these girls just like pieced out, and I don't know, I was pissed kind of. I'm like, really? I'm the one that's like going into labor here. Can you help? Like I got off the floor after them and left like 30 minutes after them. I'm like, fuck you. Anyways, this video is gonna be so long. Yeah, so then I went to the doctor and I still wasn't dilating or anything, and so I had to get a shot though. But it wasn't for this at all. It was just a shot for like whooping cough as I cough. No, but so because I guess whooping cough, you get it from me, so I don't get it and give it to the baby, and they can't like give it to babies. So if they give it to me, they hope that the baby will get antibodies from the shot and won't get it. But yeah, so also he told me I should take a few days off from work and wait for the medication to kick in, since working made the contractions worse. So I haven't worked for the past week, which kind of sucks because I need the money, but it's kind of been a nice break to relax, and the contractions have gotten a ton better. I still get them if I don't take these, but they're still so much better. And so I go back to work tomorrow. I'm gonna work, but I usually work like a 8 to 9 hour shift on Fridays and Saturdays, but I'm going in at 5, and she didn't put an end time, but it's like whenever I want to go home, or whenever she needs to send someone home, she's gonna send me home, just because she wants me to get the rest. And then I work Saturday, and then I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, and then I work Wednesday, and they're all really short shifts, so like 4 hours and stuff. So that's good, I guess. It kind of sucks on the money, but Casey did get a new job, which is really exciting because he's gonna make a ton of money. He's just doing this because he got a welding job. I don't know if I talked about this in my last video or not. He got a welding job, and but it doesn't start until summer. So until then, he's working at this other place, which he's doing training right now. It's 3.5 weeks or 2.5 weeks of training, and he goes every day at 2:45 till 10. And he gets paid $9.25 an hour. So he's making pretty good money for that. He's working almost full time, and so that's good because he's gonna have a ton more money. But he's also moving out, so at the same time he's not gonna have very much money. So yeah, he's moving out May 1st, I believe, which I'm excited for because I don't know, because it'll be nice to not have to go over there and see his stepdad. I hate his stepdad so much, and it'll just like, I'm gonna stay over there a lot and stuff, but also just he might be low on money, but he promised me like me and Layla come first, so like if we need the money, then he'll give us the money and stuff. But yeah, I think he said he's gonna be making like his paychecks, he's gonna be making like $1,200 a month, even more than that probably. So yeah, so that's good. But anyways, let's see, what else do I have to update on? Not a whole lot has really happened besides all that craziness. I've just been super exhausted and have no energy because like I was having those contractions, which were terrible, and not looking forward to labor. And I've just, since then I've been sick, so no energy from that. And let's see, I have baby classes every Tuesday nights. So Casey went to the first 3 of them, or two of them, I guess. Actually, well, we had one way back when, like December or something. Yeah, it was it was December, and he went to that one, and then we've had 2 since then, and or well 3, and he missed this week's, and he's gonna miss next week's and the weeks after that because of his mandatory training. But then he'll be there for the last one, which is the newborn care one, which is like the one that's the most important. Next week we just have a hospital tour and then a breastfeeding class the week after, and then the newborn care, and then we're done. So, ouch. Just kind of been learning like positions and relaxation techniques for labor and that kind of stuff. So those are fun. I've been going to those. It's cool because in my class there's this lady that Layla's moving right now, and she's like kicking me in my pelvic area, and it's really uncomfortable. But yeah, there's these 3 people, a couple, and then they can't get pregnant because they're like in their 40s or something, and so they have a surrogate, and so that's really cool, and they're really cool people. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it that I have to update on. Oh, I've been super hormonal this like past week or so. Like, it's kind of bad actually about how hormonal I've been. Like today was pretty bad. I was just like crying all morning, and poor Casey. Like, I just feel bad for him. But yeah, so I've been super hormonal. Other than that, like, not really any other symptoms. I've experienced some acid reflux. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my belly. And then, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna try to do a couple extra videos soon, but maybe tonight. But I don't really know if I feel up to how I look right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna show you my belly. Okay. So this was with my shirt on, my sweatshirt on. Front, side. Here's just with the tank top. Front, side. And no shirt. I still don't have any stretch marks, thank God. But yeah, I feel like I'm pretty small for 30 weeks, but I'm really excited to be 30 weeks because I'm getting so much closer. So yeah, that's all I guess, and I will see you guys soon. So bye. I don't remember if I mentioned this in any of my last videos. Well, I know I've mentioned at least the blog. I have a blog that you should follow. I haven't updated on Lost in my Pills. Oh, there we go. I haven't updated on recently just because I've been like exhausted and stuff. But I'm gonna try and do that tonight, like probably right after I finish this. And I have a Keek, which are just like 30-second videos that I post all the time, which are fun. I posted just one today from way back before I was pregnant, like September or something, that my friend took of me and Casey one night, and that's fun. And an ask.fm, and you guys can ask me questions there, and I'll answer anything you want to ask me. And yeah, so I'm gonna put all the links down here, and you should go like follow me on like my Twitter and everything, where I post on that every day. But yeah, so my Instagram, I post pictures on that all the time. So yeah, guys should go follow those and check those out and ask me questions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.